Good morning, everyone.
Welcome to Allen Family Firewood again.
Today we're breaking the rules.
Yeah, we are. And I'm going to show you how we're going to up our production with something new that we're trying out in the wood yard. But first, we might as well show them our little rule breaking adventure.
Yeah, fun stuff.
Anybody that's been following along knows that we're out of dry wood. And it's been all kinds of things we've tried to dry our wood. We tried to kiln this winter inside, but that was for hardwood. Didn't work. We've tried air drying. We even went so far as to build a temporary greenhouse over there, and that was working pretty good.
Yeah, it would have worked. We just didn't have the time to wait for
Right.
it because, as usual, we're chasing our tails trying to keep the stand stocked.
I think in a month's time the greenhouse would
yeah,
work.
it would have.
And then as I was splitting, we were saving some of the dry stuff as we were splitting it and kicking it off to the side and kind of stacking it up Jenga style out in the wood yard. That was drying the wood really good because it was getting a lot of airflow by stacking it. Yeah. And so my thought process was, if stacking it like that works to get more airflow, if we could add heat and a lot of fans, kind of like a kiln, then we ought to give that a try. And we're going to bring you inside. I ain't staying in there
Not
long,
for very long, no.
because it's not very nice in there right now. But we'll take you in and show you what we did. It's definitely breaking the rules because
Oh, yeah.
we're handling wood way more than we should. It's just, you shouldn't handle it that much, and we won't next year. We'll have enough put up ahead of time, so we're not dealing with this. But this is solving a problem right now. Let's just show it to them here, and I can open the door. Whew.
I'll stand right here.
It's not super hot in here like you'd think a kiln would be, but in the front here I've got 2 pallets that we just set in here. But behind it, I'll bring the camera in and show you here. Now the wood stove hasn't been running all night, so I don't know if you can see in that little thing, it's 95 in here and the humidity's at 47%. But yeah, don't mind the mess. But there's a couple pallets right here. We figured that would help get it start drying. And then we just started Jenga stacking all this wood. There's 2.5 cord in here. It goes back here quite a ways. These stacks are probably 5 feet tall, and we're gonna have to make this quick because the camera's already fogging up.
Yeah, I'm going out. My glasses are fogging
Yeah, your
up
glasses
too.
are all fogged up, and so is this one. So we'll be right back at you in just a second. So this is how we're getting the heat in here. It's just a wood stove, you guys. It's nothing fancy. The thing's hot. But as you can see, I got that bad boy right full of oak, and she is just throwing the heat. Yeah, I got the damper cracked a little bit. But down here, we begged, borrowed, and stole every fan we could find to blow through these stacks as much as we can. And it's working good because this stuff was wet when we put it in here. And that's working really good. I don't know what my power bill's going to be, and I'm probably going to cry when I get it, but we're going to have dry wood in here probably within 3 to 4 days by doing this. This had air dried for probably a good week and a half outside. This is the stuff that was left over in the greenhouse, so we brought it in here, so it's kind of partially dried, but it's drying quick. I know just because we stacked this the day after we got back from Boonville, and it's only been a couple days in here. But I lose a lot of ground at night on the temperature because I'm not here filling the wood stove. So, but last night when I left, it was up to 104 in here, and the humidity had gotten down to 36%. But this morning it was 74 degrees in here, and the humidity was like 76%. So everything was wet. But we're trying, and I think I know this is the answer because it's working quickly. But we'll be bagging this wood in 2 days. That's what I think. But let's go in the wood yard. It's a lot cooler out here, I can tell you that, than being in there. This right here is going to up our production. Now you guys know typically I throw on the log trailer, I drive an hour south of here, get tree service wood, they load me up, I bring it back here, unload it. About a 2 to 3 hour round trip deal to do all of that. And then when we're splitting that pine, I have to take because I'm different, I like to take and peel the bark off with the knife of the splitter. So as we're splitting, I'm always chunking that outside edge off and throwing it in a pile. This right here is going to totally eliminate having to do that one whole step. And I won't have to be hauling all that bark up to the mulch place anymore because we won't have any. These are all logs that come from the sawmill, and I paid to have these hauled in. I didn't go get them. Cost wise, I think it was worth it for what we paid for these compared to what I spend in fuel, my time, the truck. This is going to be a better alternative. And because they're saw logs and what I get from the tree companies, I don't always get saw logs from them. And when I do, I want to saw them, right? So the stuff that I'm getting from them, the tree companies we're splitting has knots and they're twisty. It's whatever we get. Some of it's absolute garbage. This stuff, I mean, I could see a few knots, but most of this is all nice straight grain. I've already split up a few of these. This stuff, I'm getting 90% of what I split is going into bundle grade. And I'm only getting 10% that's going into my ugly pile. Now, bundle grade brings me 600 a cord. The uglies, we only get 250 a cord. It doesn't take long to figure out which one would you rather do. Now, we always are going to need uglies to sell for bulk wood to the campers. We got to keep them happy. But given my choice, I would much rather split bundle grade wood, and probably, if I can get more loads of this, which I know I can, we're going to be able to probably double, if not triple, the amount of stands we're going to have next year. At least that's what I'm thinking. As long as I still have help. She's holding the camera, but she's looking at me shaking her head, you guys. Nope, we're not putting that many more stands in. We'll see. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab this one log because I think it's going to surprise you how much we're actually going to get out of that. That log is 17'6". I did measure it. So what's that? 4, 8, 3, 6, 9, 12, probably 13 rounds we're going to get out of it. I'm guessing I'm going to get pretty close to a half a cord of wood just out of that one log. And we're going to start with an empty trailer. I'm going to cut up all the rounds, take the tractor, load them into the hopper, split them all, and then we'll stack it just to see how many we get. I know in a half cord pallet, we get 75 bundles. I'm guessing we're probably going to get about 50, maybe 55 bundles out of that one log. At $5 a piece, do the math. I mean, That's what, 507, no. 50 times 5, 250, 275 bucks. That's right on point with what I get for lumber out of that thing. I think it's like a 22 inch. I think that end was 20 and the big end was 24. So that's what we're gonna do right now and see what we get out of it. So let me go get the tractor going, throw my chaps on, file the saw, and let's get cutting. I figured. We got 13 rounds plus that one short piece. That'll get busted up and go in the chunk bin. So I'm gonna go take the forks off, throw the rock bucket on. We'll scoop this one log up, leave these other ones on the side, get them in the hopper feeder, and get things going there.
Okay, got an empty pallet, empty dump trailer. I'm doing my job.
All right, the hopper's got 13 rounds in it. I'm gonna fire things up. Karen's actually gonna do a timer and see how long it actually takes us to turn these 13 rounds, or half a quart about, into all bundle grade. Let's go. All right, so this is what I meant, you guys, about how those peeled logs are going to up our production. You saw how nice they cut. They cut so nice. And I think I could speed that up. Instead of having a 20-inch bar, I go get a 26-inch bar. Because most of those are pretty good sized logs over there. If I didn't have to chase that saw all the way around on the back side, I could just lay into it. That would speed the cutting part up. The hopper, that's self-explanatory. You're not going to beat that. I mean, it just brings the rounds to you. Occasionally it will stick one in there, but you just take the pickaroon and grab it and flip it down. That stuff, because it was saw logs, I don't think I saw much for knots in it. I mean, out of all that wood that I just split, I didn't have any that went in the ugly pile. It all went up into the bundle grade. That was all bundle grade stuff we could put in a bag. I was really, really happy with that. I mean, cause old Buster here, I mean, that thing just screams anyway. So by having that clear lumber, clear log, straight grain, it just pops them pieces apart and it's quick. Definitely worth going that route over the tree service logs over there that got knots in them that big that I got to cut around. You're dealing with a bunch of junk stuff. I think 100% I'm going to go with the peeled logs. After seeing that, I think we were just over half an hour. I don't think there's quite half a cord, but we're going to go over and go stack it just because I want to know. So, I don't know. Do you want to do a speed stacking session, dear?
No.
No?
No thanks.
Okay. Well, I guess we're just going to go stack it and see how much we got out of this. I think it's going to be close, you guys. I think we're going to come up just a little bit short. What do you think, dear? Make it?
Boy, it's going to be really close.
There it is.
It's not real often that we get a perfect pallet out of a trailer, so
No,
we'll see. Maybe.
I was trying to guess with just the one log, but we'll bring you back when we're done. How's that?
Yes, and he's helping stacking because he can't split until we get this done.
Yeah.
We have to know.
I want to go back to splitting. I got to do some more cutting, actually.
Oh, true.
Yeah.
I can finish this.
Well, get it done.
Oh, so close.
Yep, it is. It's going to be really, really close.
Not going to quite do it, though.
No. One more round, maybe two more rounds. I think we would have had it. We needed a 20-foot log. Then we'd have had it.
Well, gave us a good idea anyway.
Yeah, yeah. That's a lot of wood out of one log. I mean, I know what we get for bundles. We'll get 75 out of a full one of these, so
Maybe.
I mean, and they usually round it up a little, so maybe we only get 70 out of this.
Out of one log.
Yeah, at $5 a piece.
$350.
Yeah, I'm
Not too bad.
and what were we, like 40 minutes, a little over half an hour to split it.
This didn't take long. We didn't
No,
time it, but I mean, we both did it, but
15 minutes to
maybe.
stack this.
Yeah. The pieces are all uniform. Oh, get that one piece that we found.
Oh yeah, this is what made it all possible. I don't know if you can see it, but there's a nail sticking out right there. That's what turned that probably $100 saw log into
$350 bundlewood log.
that made it all worthwhile so we could get it. So heck yeah.
Yeah.
I hope you find there's a nail. I know there's a nail in every one.
And amazingly, you didn't hit that with the saw.
I didn't. Lucked out. Boy, that chainsaw is like attracted to nails.
Yeah,
for some
pretty much.
reason,
But we're done here.
yeah,
Our job here is done.
that's what the superheroes say. But heck yeah, I think that's the new game plan going forward. We're going to get all of that peeled logs that we can, because
Yeah.
it cuts easy, it splits easy.
Makes
Even the
life
stacks, I mean,
so much easier.
that was nice looking stuff. That's not twisty, gnarly, nasty. looking pine.
No,
That
I
is-
was saying while we're stacking it, it's like the oak splits, because
nice-
that's such nice straight
It is nice
grain.
square pieces. That's what we want to bag up. People like seeing that.
Now we
So-
just need it to dry.
Well, yeah.
Which we gotta go let some moisture out of the garage.
I do. I gotta go rip the door open on the garage and dump some moisture out of there. So we ought to let these nice people go. But
Yeah,
we'll catch them on the next one. Eh?
that we will.
All right. Bye,
Take care,
guys.
guys.
Have fun.